Hello. So, I'm doing okay. I've been pretty sick and not feeling good. It was for like over 24 hours or so. But, I am no longer sick, but I am, yeah, been planning the makeup that I got for Christmas. My mom knew exactly what to send me, the colors, the right colors, which we were leaning towards yellow and orange, and that's what she sent me. And I don't have any doubles either. Sent me a whole palette of eyeshadows, and it was like a different tone than the ones I have, which is pretty cool. Doing orange, so that's fun. But I wanted some stuff with black, and I'd got a palette a couple weeks ago, and it had like really light, like champagne colors and stuff, and different brightnesses and contrast of champagne colors, but it had black on there, and I was leaning towards the orange and stuff, and she actually sent me some with, this is not even the brightest orange that was on there, but yeah, some different shades of orange. I was like, that's super cool. That worked out awesome. It was kind of shocking, but I don't know, it's always kind of shocking to me when I get something for Christmas and it's exactly what I wanted, without saying anything. That's fun. Yeah, just been looking at all that, doing some reading, and nothing too exciting. Staring at my favorite channel. I like just sitting and watching it, and doing stuff. Even when I'm not actually watching it, something's happening. It's a very quiet TV show, you know, so I can focus on my reading or my work or whatever I'm doing. Very, 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 very emotionally overloaded today and yesterday, and it's just kind of been building up, and I knew this would happen, you know, and it's one of those things where I just kind of have to like deal with it as it comes and rest and disassociate and zone out and stuff. And when I was younger and I'd get to this point, I like do something crazy. I don't have those problems now. I don't have those party problems. It wasn't really when I was much like really young, but like I definitely had a little chunk out of my life where I was like, when I get overstimulated. So I'm glad to not have to deal with that anymore. Now I'm just pissed. Yep. My body's aching a little bit. Nothing too exciting. I am okay though. I mean, I'm not okay at all, but not like, you know, have to go to the hospital not okay kind of thing. So that's awesome. And everything I do is to keep from getting to that point level of sickness again. I realized that, well, it was not even a realization. Like, I did have started having a bunch of seizures in the past week. I'm just gonna say week because I don't know. I don't think I was having them before. Pretty sure it wasn't, which I may have. I don't know. They're don't change my awareness level or anything, but and the only symptoms is like sharp pain in my head, and my heart speeds up real quickly, and I feel like my eyes like do something a little weird. They last for just a couple of seconds. So that's awesome. It's not anything like intensely physical or anything, like no behavioral things other than just what I mentioned. So they still are, it's still what it is. It's still spooky. It still takes a lot out of me. Because they aren't just like popping up too because like, nothing's wrong or whatever. It's like, a result of being like super stressed and like at the end of my rope emotionally. So I had probably like 10 yesterday. I noticed. I was like, well, this is definitely a thing. And like every single day, like at least once a day, I'll feel the vibration in my abdomen, and that is directly related to it. I'm not really sleepy, but I do kind of feel a little like zoned out, I guess is the right word. I'm definitely like emotionally done at the moment. I'll feel better probably, I know, at least by Sunday, so that's good. Yeah, trying to like perk up a little bit, and it's just not happening. And that's kind of what I mean by like emotionally done. Like it's not really, I'm having feelings about it, but it's not something like, I have tons in life to be like super excited and like happy about. I also have tons of shit I could do to be doing too, and like can't really do anything so if I'm like locked out of my emotions. So I think being at the end of my rope is like the best way to describe it. Yeah. I could still function and stuff, but like there's parts of functioning that like I'd rather not do when I'm like this, because my judgment is a little different. So it's not the time to be like purchasing a new car or something like that, or obviously I kind of need a rest during this part of it. Ooh, Trying to fix my eyeshadow, look a little off. Oh well. Um, yeah. Everything's pretty chill, but definitely can't wait till this is over and I can, like, I don't know, it just sucks. It sucks to be like, feel like you're like locked out of yourself and like depleted or something. And it's not really like that feeling, because like I have felt that way, like, you know, at the expense of like medications and whatnot that have like completely depleted me on a different level, like chemically and stuff. Like, it's not neurological. It is like emotional. So that's interesting. But that kind of feeling is a warning for other stuff. I mean, it's just, you know, my muscles get tired, and so like, and my thinking, like like I have to think through everything. So I get, if I don't have any like help with that and balance back and stuff, then it's like a system failure. You know, if there's a take from me and people don't give back, then I leave emotionally in a way, and that's not something like that I can really help. So I have to rest to let the health bar go back up, and so I can emotionally process it and forget about it. You know, I played this game with my grandmother, you know, for 40 years, so I know what it is and how it works. It's interesting. I say, like, being at the end of my rope, but it's also like, you know, standing on the edge of a cliff kind of thing. So, but, alright, I'm gonna end this and stare at the TV for a couple minutes more. Hope everybody has a good Friday night.